my beloved child. I have waited for this moment, the quiet hour when your heart is open and your soul is searching. I have watched you walk through storms and shadows, whispering my name even when you weren't sure I was listening. I have seen the nights when tears were your only prayer, and still I held you close, unseen but present, guarding your fragile hope. You thought I was far away, but I was closer than your breath. Every sigh you released became a call I answered. Every ache in your chest was a language I understood. Do not think for a moment that your pain was meaningless. Each struggle you faced has built strength you cannot yet measure. I have allowed certain doors to close, not because you were unworthy, but because I was leading you toward a path that would not break you. There are blessings waiting ahead that require the endurance you gained through those battles. I know how tired you are, tired of trying, tired of waiting, tired of believing that things will change. But listen, my child, your waiting has not been wasted. Every delay has purpose. Every unanswered prayer has been preparation. When you called out for help and the silence seemed endless, I was already moving in ways you could not see. Heaven was aligning events, bending time, and shaping circumstances for your good. You thought I forgot you, but I was working behind the curtain of your life, protecting you from what you could not yet understand. If you had received what you asked for before you were ready, it would have become a burden instead of a blessing. So I waited until your heart was steady enough to carry what I have planned. I know the doubts that whisper in your mind, the questions about whether I truly care, whether I still see you. Hear me clearly now. I have never looked away. The very breath you take is proof that my hand is upon you. Even the moments that felt like endings were only beginnings disguised as loss. I did not abandon you when you failed, nor did I stop loving you when you ran from me. My love is not fragile. It does not break when you stumble. It holds, it lifts, it heals. When the world rejected you, I accepted you. When others spoke against you, I called you my own. You are not forgotten, and you are not forsaken. You carry my image, my light, my purpose. And even when your confidence fades, my faith in you does not. I still see the goodness I placed in you when I formed you in your mother's womb. I still see the strength beneath your fear and the beauty beneath your scars. The time has come for you to rise again, not in your own strength, but in mine. Lay down the heavy burden you've carried for so long. You were never meant to hold it alone. Give me your worry, your guilt, your exhaustion. Hand me your battles, and I will fight for you. You will find rest in my presence, peace that the world cannot offer. Do not be afraid to come to me with all that is broken within you. I already know, and I am not ashamed of you. I am proud that you still seek me, even when life tries to silence your faith. I have blessings prepared for you that will make you forget the bitterness of your past. The years that were stolen will be restored. The joy that faded will bloom again. You will look back and see how every valley led you to higher ground. My child, I am not finished with you. You thought the story was over, but I am writing a new chapter, one filled with redemption, laughter, and unexpected favor. Hold on to me a little longer. Do not let despair take root in your heart. My love is stronger than any darkness around you. The very thing the enemy meant to destroy you will become the foundation of your victory. Trust me, even when you cannot trace my hand. My plans are unfolding perfectly, even through the chaos. I am turning pain into purpose, confusion into clarity, loss into new life. I am calling you closer, not for punishment, but for renewal. I want to show you who you truly are when you stand in my light. You are not your past mistakes. You are not your failures or fears. You are my beloved creation, chosen and cherished beyond measure. The same voice that spoke galaxies into existence now speaks over you. Live again, believe again, dream again. You will see miracles that your eyes have never imagined. You will walk through doors that were once locked. You will stand in places you once thought unreachable, not because of luck or chance, but because I, your Father, have decreed it. I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. My promises never fail, and my word never returns empty. So lift your head, wipe your tears, breathe deeply, and remember who holds your life. I do. And I am saying to you now, it is time. The season of endless waiting is coming to an end. What you lost will be returned, multiplied. What broke you will become the reason you shine. Stay near me. Keep your faith alive, and you will see the wonders I have prepared for you unfold one by one. My precious child, there are moments when you feel the weight of the world pressing against your chest, when your thoughts run wild and peace feels far away. You wonder why joy fades so quickly, why love sometimes hurts, why faith feels like holding fire that burns instead of warms. But listen to me now. Every tear that has fallen from your eyes has been counted by me. Not one drop of your sorrow has been wasted. They have watered the ground where new blessings are about to bloom. You have prayed for answers and thought I was silent, but I have been speaking in the quiet places, in the stillness between your heartbeats, in the gentle wind that brushes your face, in the songs of birds at dawn that whisper my promise. I am with you. You do not need to search far. I am not a distant God watching from the heavens. I am right here, dwelling in your very soul, walking beside you through each step, even when your feet tremble. You have faced storms that made you question everything. You've looked at the sky and asked, "Why me, Lord?" But I tell you, you were chosen not to be broken, but to be strengthened. The storms were not sent to destroy you, but to teach you to stand in the rain and still believe that sunlight will return. I have been building in you a heart that will not collapse under pressure, a spirit that shines even in darkness. The tests you faced were proof of your purpose. Every trial, every disappointment, every night of loneliness was shaping you into the vessel I designed long before you took your first breath. When you cried, "I can't do this anymore," I whispered, "Yes, you can, because I am in you." You didn't fail when you fell. You grew when you got back up. Each time you chose hope over fear, you moved closer to the destiny I prepared for you. You are not forgotten, my beloved. You are seen, known, and deeply loved. You have not been wandering aimlessly. You have been walking through preparation. And soon, what I have been preparing for you will manifest so clearly that every pain will make sense. I know there are people who hurt you, who made promises and broke them, who took advantage of your kindness. I saw the nights you tried to forgive, but still felt the sting of betrayal. I understand the wounds that words left on your heart. But release them to me. Don't let bitterness poison your spirit. You were never meant to carry resentment. Let me take that weight. I will bring justice in my time, not yours. Trust that I see what others hide. I know what was done behind closed doors, and I will make all things right. You don't need revenge. You need rest, and I will give it to you. Keep your focus on me. I will bless you so abundantly that even your enemies will have to admit that my hand is upon you. They will see your peace and know that it did not come from this world. I will elevate you in ways that will silence every doubt and cancel every curse spoken against your name. When I lift you, no one will be able to pull you down. When I open a door, no one can close it. When I command a blessing, nothing can reverse it. Do not fear the future. I am already there. I am making paths in the wilderness and rivers in the desert for you. The same power that parted the sea and raised the dead is the power that surrounds you now. You are not weak. You are chosen. You are not unlucky. You are favored. You are not forgotten. You are set apart. Every promise I made to you still stands, and every word I've spoken will come to pass. Lift your eyes, my child. The pain you've carried for years is being lifted. The loneliness that tried to hollow you out is about to be replaced by joy that overflows. The emptiness you felt was only room I was clearing, so I could fill it with something greater. Peace that cannot be shaken, love that cannot be lost, and blessings that cannot be stolen. You are stepping into a season of divine restoration. I will rebuild what was torn down. I will restore what was stolen. I will heal what was broken. You will see relationships mended, dreams revived, and opportunities reopened. The years you thought were wasted will return to you in double portion. For every sleepless night, there will be mornings of laughter. For every tear, there will be moments of joy that leave you breathless. Do not give up now. You are standing on the edge of what you've prayed for. You may not see it yet, but heaven is moving for you. The doors are unlocking, the chains are breaking, and your name is being spoken in places you've never imagined. I am positioning people to bless you, sending help disguised as ordinary moments. Pay attention. I am already at work, and when you feel unworthy, remember this. My love for you is not based on your perfection, but on my promise. You can't earn it, and you can't lose it. My mercy renews each morning. My grace is enough for every mistake. I am not counting your failures. I am counting the moments you keep trying. You have fallen, but you have also risen. You have cried, but you have also endured. You have doubted, but you have never let go completely. And that is faith. So breathe again. I am not angry with you. I am proud of you. You are still standing, still believing, still reaching toward me. And that is enough. I will bless you not because you are perfect, but because you are mine. My beloved, you have walked through many valleys, and I have seen the way the shadows sometimes make you doubt the light. You have watched people come and go, promises made and broken, dreams that rose like morning mist and then disappeared. And still, you stand. You may not realize it, but every breath you take in faith is a victory in itself. Every time you choose love instead of bitterness, every time you whisper my name instead of giving in to fear, the heavens celebrate you. I have watched your patience, even when it was stretched thin. I have heard the words you never spoke, the prayers trapped in your throat when you didn't have the strength to form them. Do you think I am deaf to silence? My child, I hear everything your heart says. You are never invisible to me. I have held your name close to my heart, and I have written your story in my hands. You are not forgotten. You are engraved into eternity. When life pushed you to your knees, you thought you were breaking. But I tell you, you were bowing, and there is power in that. You bowed under pressure, yes, but you did not fall apart. You may have trembled, but your soul did not shatter. Even when all you had left was a whisper of faith, it reached me like thunder. Never underestimate what that small seed of belief can do. With faith as tiny as a grain of mustard seed, you can move mountains, and I will help you do it. I have been preparing a table for you in the presence of those who doubted you. They will see the goodness I am pouring into your life. They will witness the miracles that follow you, not because you earned them, but because you belong to me. You will see the impossible unfold before your very eyes. The doors that others tried to close will swing open without effort. What once felt out of reach will be delivered straight into your hands. My favor will find you even in places where no one expected you to succeed. I know sometimes you wonder if you are strong enough for what's ahead. Let me tell you this clearly. You are not walking alone. I am walking with you. I am the strength in your weakness, the light in your confusion, the calm in your chaos. You don't have to have it all figured out. Just trust me step by step. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for surrender. When you trust me fully, I turn every uncertainty into direction and every fear into courage. Do not let the noise of this world drown out my voice. Many will try to confuse you, to make you doubt who you are and what I promised. But remember, their opinions are not your identity. You belong to me, not to the judgment of others. You are not defined by what you lost, nor by what people say about you. You are defined by the love I have poured into you, eternal, unchanging, boundless. Let that truth steady your heart. You will not be stuck where you are forever. The waiting season is coming to an end. What I have planned for you requires space, and that is why I had to remove certain people and things from your path. It hurt, I know. You wondered why I took away what you loved. But child, I never take without giving better. I never remove without the purpose of healing. Some things had to end. because they were limiting the growth I placed inside you. You prayed for blessing, but blessing sometimes begins with separation. You asked me to strengthen your faith, and I did, by allowing you to walk through what required faith. You asked me for peace, and I gave you chances to choose peace even when chaos surrounded you. You asked me for love, and I showed you that love isn't always returned but must still be given. Every lesson was love in disguise. Every pain was shaping you for greater glory. Soon, you will look back and realize that nothing was wasted. The betrayals, the disappointments, even the heartbreaks, they were all divine classrooms. The pain taught you compassion. The silence taught you how to listen. The loss taught you what truly matters. You are becoming more than you once were. The fire didn't destroy you, it refined you. And now, you are ready for the new season I have already written for you. It is not a distant promise. It is unfolding even now. The pieces you thought were scattered are aligning into a masterpiece. The very things that once made you cry will become testimonies that make others believe. I will use your story to heal others. You will be a living reminder that my love redeems everything it touches. When you wake tomorrow, do not wake with fear of what might go wrong. Wake with gratitude for what I am making right. Each morning brings new mercy, fresh grace, and renewed strength. Even if the world outside looks unchanged, know that heaven is moving on your behalf. I am rearranging circumstances, shifting hearts, and opening unseen doors. Do not rush the process. What I am building in your life is lasting, not temporary. I am not crafting a moment. I am creating a legacy. You will not just survive this, you will thrive beyond it. You will not just heal, you will help others heal. You will not just find peace, you will carry it wherever you go. So hold on, my beloved. Keep your eyes on me. My timing is perfect, even when it feels delayed. Trust that every no you received was protection, not rejection. Trust that every closed door led you closer to the right one. Trust that every heartbreak cleared space for a love purer than before. My hands have never stopped working for you. My child, listen carefully now. You have spent so long trying to fix everything yourself that you have forgotten how gentle my hands can be. You rush, you strive, you worry, thinking that if you do not hold the world together, it will fall apart. But I never asked you to be the one who keeps the stars in their place. That is my work. I have carried galaxies in silence. Surely I can carry you. Rest those trembling hands. Breathe. I am not calling you to exhaustion, but to peace. When the days seem endless and the nights echo with questions, remember that even in the stillness I am working. The seed does not shout while it grows beneath the soil. It waits, surrounded by darkness, until the time is right to break through. You are that seed. The darkness that frightened you was only preparation for the moment when you will burst into light. Nothing you have faced has been wasted. Even your waiting has purpose. Do not fear what you cannot control. You were never meant to hold the outcome. You were meant to hold my promise. When you place your tomorrow in my hands, you free your heart to live today. So, stop rehearsing your worries. Stop predicting the worst. I am already in the days ahead, smoothing the rough paths and placing favor in places you have not yet stepped. Walk forward with courage. Every step you take toward me is a step away from fear. There will be moments when others do not understand your peace. They will see storms around you and wonder why you are not drowning. But you will know the secret. I am in the boat with you. The waves may rise, but they will not overcome. The wind may roar, but it cannot silence my voice within you. You will speak calm into chaos, because my spirit breathes through you. You think sometimes that you are small, but what you call small, I call chosen. My strength does not depend on numbers or size. I built mountains out of dust. I can build miracles out of you. Never compare your journey to anyone else's. Each soul carries its own rhythm, each life its own song. You do not have to run faster than others. You only have to walk faithfully with me. Remember, the world's measure of success is not mine. They will point to crowns and call them victories, but I look for humility and call it greatness. They chase applause. I listen for gratitude whispered in quiet rooms. You are rich when you remember me in both joy and sorrow. You are strong when you forgive without applause. The smallest act of love done in secret shines brighter in my kingdom than 1,000 loud declarations. And so, I tell you, do not despise the ordinary days. In them, I hide the extraordinary. A single sunrise, a child's laughter, a quiet moment of kindness. These are threads of heaven woven into your routine. I am there not only in miracles, but in the gentle rhythm of living. When you wash dishes, when you walk down the street, when you breathe and simply exist, I am there. You do not need a mountaintop to find me. The whisper of your own heart is enough. Let go of guilt. The past has already been covered by my mercy. You replay mistakes as though they define you, but they are already erased in my eyes. I do not hold your failures against you. I hold your hands to lift you higher. When I forgave you, I meant it. Stop reopening wounds that I have already healed. Stand in the freedom I gave you. Walk without chains, for the prison doors have been open for a long time. You have asked me many times, Lord, when will I see your promise? And I answer, when your heart is ready to carry it. I will never give you something that would crush you. My blessings come with timing as perfect as sunrise, never early, never late. Trust that what I have planned will fit into your life with harmony, not chaos. You will not have to chase it. It will meet you on the road of obedience. And when that moment arrives, it will be gentle. You will not need to fight to keep it, for what comes from me carries peace. You will know it because it will not make you anxious. My gifts never add sorrow. They add depth, gratitude, and quiet joy. You will find yourself smiling for no reason, feeling light even after years of heaviness. That is how you will know I have touched your life again. My child, the people who left you were not punishment. They were preparation. Some could not go where I am taking you. Some had hearts too small for the blessings I will pour into your future. Do not mourn every departure. Some goodbyes are blessings in disguise. I remove what drains you so I can fill you with what sustains you. One day, you will thank me for the closed doors as much as for the open ones. Hold your peace and let me prove my faithfulness. Stop chasing explanations for everything that happens. Some lessons only make sense in hindsight, when you look back and see how the puzzle fits. For now, rest in trust. My ways are higher. My timing is wiser. My plans are safer than your fears. Keep your eyes soft toward the world. Love, even when love is not returned. Forgive, not because they asked, but because I forgave you first. You will never lose by choosing kindness. You will only grow. Each act of grace you give is a seed planted in eternity. And I, the gardener of souls, will make it bloom at the right season. Remember, child, I do not demand perfection. I desire connection. Come to me as you are. Tired, hopeful, confused, alive. I want the real you, not the version you think I prefer. Speak honestly with me. Tell me when you're afraid. Tell me when you're angry. Tell me when you can't feel my presence. I do not turn away from honesty. I draw closer to it. Every confession is an open door for healing. Let today be the day you rest in my love. The war in your mind can end. The self-blame, the endless striving, the fear of not being enough. Lay them down. I am enough for both of us. You are safe now. My dear one, when I look at you, I see more than the worry in your eyes or the weariness in your shoulders. I see the light that I placed in you before time began. It has not gone out. It only hides beneath the weight of your days. Even now it glimmers, waiting for the breath of my spirit to fan it bright again. You have mistaken survival for failure, but every moment you have held on has been a declaration of faith. The smallest spark still pushes back the night. You wonder whether you have disappointed me, whether I grow tired of your repeated stumbles. Listen closely. I am not weary of you. I am not ashamed of you. I do not keep score. When you fall, I do not turn away. I extend my hand. The only thing that separates you from peace is the belief that you must earn it. You cannot buy what I give freely. Rest in that truth. There is still much beauty waiting for you. Do not let the ghosts of old seasons convince you that joy is over. Every sunrise carries a promise you have not yet unwrapped. The world will keep turning, and so will you. You will laugh again, not the polite laughter you give to hide pain, but the deep, unguarded kind that rises from freedom. The heart that was broken will learn new rhythms. You will find songs in places that once held silence. You have prayed for a sign that I am near, and you have seen it without knowing. That sudden calm in the middle of tears, that unexpected word from a stranger, that memory that surfaces and soothes you for no reason. Those are my fingerprints. You are surrounded by evidence of my care. Open your eyes to the subtle. My language is gentle. There will come a day when you will look back at this valley and whisper, "It had to be this way." You will see that the detours led to better destinations, that the closed doors protected you from rooms not meant for you. The people who walked away cleared space for those who will love you without condition. What felt like endings were thresholds. Do not rush to escape what feels uncomfortable. Growth lives there. Like a tree pushing through hard earth, you are stretching into new strength. The pressure you feel is the shape of becoming. I am with you in it. My hands are steady on your roots. You will not be uprooted. You will be established. When fear rises, do not fight it alone. Whisper my name and let the sound remind you that you are not powerless. My peace is not fragile. It can stand against any storm. You are learning to trust that peace now. Soon, you will carry it into the lives of others, and they will feel it as surely as warmth from a fire. Do not envy the paths of others. You do not know the weight of their journeys, nor the grace I have appointed for yours. Comparison steals joy. Gratitude restores it. Look at what remains in your hands, the breath, the chance, the heart that still beats for love. These are treasures. Use them well. Some nights the darkness will return and try to convince you that nothing has changed. Do not believe it. The darkness repeats itself because it has no new ideas. It can only echo old fears. My light is always fresh, always new. When the old voice whispers that you are unworthy, answer it with my words, I am loved. When it says, nothing will change, answer it with faith. My story is still being written. I have seen the people who misunderstand you, who judge the parts of you they do not know. Forgive them. Their vision is small. Yours will be widened by mercy. Compassion will become your shield. As you forgive, you will heal. As you release, you will rise. You are not losing by letting go. You are making room for peace. And when new opportunities appear, do not shrink back in fear of failure. Step forward. You are ready. You have been prepared through fire and grace. The same power that raised the mountains also breathes courage into your soul. I will not lead you where my grace cannot sustain you. My child, remember that love is your true calling. Speak kindly. Listen deeply. Let tenderness guide you more than pride. Each word you speak carries the seed of creation. Use them to build, not to wound. Let your presence be a refuge for others, as mine is for you. You have asked, what if I am too late? You are not. Nothing is wasted in my timing. The years that seem lost will return as wisdom. The chances you think are gone will reappear in new forms. I redeem time as easily as I create it. Your future is not behind you, it is unfolding at your feet. So lift your face to the light. Feel the warmth of morning. I am doing a quiet work in you, one that cannot be undone. The shadows will pass, the chains will fall, and you will know that my grace was never absent. You are loved beyond measure, guided beyond understanding, and protected beyond sight. Walk gently now. Heaven walks with you. My child, the season you are walking through may still carry traces of uncertainty. The edges of your heart may still ache from old wounds. Yet even in this fragile place, I am weaving new beginnings. You do not have to pretend that everything is bright. Bring me the dim light you still have, and I will breathe upon it until it grows. You have learned that faith is not the absence of fear, but the act of walking forward while fear still speaks. That small step you take today is enough. There will be moments when you feel the pull to return to old habits, old worries, old versions of yourself that once offered comfort. Do not be ashamed of that longing. It is simply the echo of who you used to be calling for attention. But remember, you are being renewed. Each day that you trust me, even a little, that echo fades. You are not moving backward. You are growing, even when the growth feels invisible. Do not try to measure progress by the standards of the world. My work in you is not always visible to eyes that rush to see results. Think of the ocean, vast, deep, and always moving, though its surface may appear still. That is how my grace works, quietly reshaping the currents of your life. One day, you will look back and realize how far I carried you while you thought you were standing still. You have asked for clarity, and I will give it, but not all at once. I reveal the path a little at a time so that you learn to walk by trust and not by sight. If you could see every turn ahead, you would not need to lean on me. I am teaching you the rhythm of dependence, the peace that comes from resting in something greater than yourself. When the next step feels uncertain, pause, breathe, and remember that my hand is steady on your shoulder. You may wonder why some prayers take so long to be answered. Sometimes it is because I am preparing others to meet you halfway. Sometimes it is because I am shaping your heart to hold what you have asked for. What is slow in your eyes is perfect in mine. I am never late, never early. I move with purpose, not haste. Trust that what I withhold today is not rejection, but protection. There are blessings forming even now that you cannot see. They are like fruit ripening in hidden gardens. When the time is right, they will appear, and you will taste their sweetness and know that every delay had meaning. Until then, keep tending the soil of your soul with gratitude. Thankfulness keeps your heart soft and ready to receive. Remember to be gentle with yourself. You carry many responsibilities, but you are not meant to bear them all at once. Lay them down one by one in my presence. I can hold what overwhelms you. You will not lose control by surrendering it. You will find rest. My peace is not fragile. It does not depend on circumstances. It is a river that flows beneath everything, steady and sure. Come, sit beside it. Let its sound calm you. There will be people who do not understand this peace and will question it. They will say you have changed, and they will be right. The storms that once frightened you will no longer have power. You will stand in the same winds that once knocked you down and feel only a gentle breeze. That is how transformation works. Quietly, steadily, until even you are surprised by your strength. Do not let pride steal the beauty of the strength. Stay humble, stay kind. Remember how far you have come and who carried you here. When I lift you, it is so you can lift others. When I bless you, it is so you can become a blessing. The circle of grace always widens when it flows through open hands. Forgive yourself for the seasons you lived in survival mode. You did the best you could with what you knew then. Now you know more. Let that knowledge birth compassion, not regret. Every version of you has been part of the journey toward this moment of awareness. I was with each one, guiding, correcting, loving. You have never been outside my reach. And when you feel alone, remember that solitude and loneliness are not the same. Solitude is where I speak most clearly. Listen there. The world shouts, I whisper. My whisper carries power enough to steady galaxies. Let it steady you. The coming days will hold change. Do not fear it. Change is not loss. It is movement. The tree that sheds its leaves is not dying. It is making room for new life. You too are being renewed. You will outgrow things that once fit you perfectly, and that is a sign of health. Bless the past, release it, and step forward lightly. There will be joy again, not the shallow joy of fleeting comfort, but the deep joy that grows from peace. It will find you when you are not trying to find it. It will arrive in laughter shared, in the warmth of sunlight through a window, in the still certainty that you are safe. My joy does not depend on circumstance. It dwells within you. Keep walking, my beloved. The road ahead may twist and climb, but it leads to goodness. You are not wandering. You are being guided. Each turn, each pause, each encounter is part of a story larger than you can imagine. And I am the author of that story. I do not write tragedy without redemption, loss without recovery, pain without healing. Hold this truth close tonight. You are not forgotten, you are not finished, and you are not alone. My beloved, the path before you may seem narrow now, and you may feel as though each step requires more courage than you have left to give. But I promise you, I have already gone before you to prepare the way. You do not walk into uncertainty alone. You walk into a future that has been carefully shaped by my love. Every detail, every meeting, every lesson is arranged with intention. Even the smallest moment holds meaning in my design. When you wake and your thoughts begin to race, remember that I am already in the day ahead. I have seen its beginning and its end, and nothing in it will surprise me. Let that truth calm your heart. You do not have to be anxious about what you cannot control. Your part is simply to show up and let kindness, faith, and patience guide your actions. Each small act of trust adds up to great strength. There will be mornings when you wake with a heaviness that has no name. Do not be alarmed by it. Sometimes your soul feels the weight of the world because it was made to carry compassion. You were created to care, to see, to feel. Do not harden yourself in defense. Keep your heart tender. That tenderness is not weakness. It is evidence of my spirit living in you. It is what allows light to move through you. I see the quiet sacrifices you make, the ones no one else notices. I see the moments when you bite your tongue to keep peace, when you offer help though you are tired, when you choose love over pride. These hidden acts are not overlooked in heaven. They build a foundation that cannot be shaken. You are storing treasures in places where time cannot steal them. Do not be discouraged by slow progress. The strongest trees grow quietly. Their roots dig deep long before their branches reach high. You are growing roots of faith now, roots that will hold firm when storms come again. Do not compare your bloom to another's. Your season will come. When it does, the beauty will be undeniable. When others misunderstand your journey, resist the urge to defend yourself. The truth will speak in time. I will vindicate you in the gentlest way, through peace that cannot be faked, through joy that cannot be hidden. You will not need to prove that my hand is upon you. Those who watch will simply know. And to you who feel unworthy of good things, hear me clearly. You are worthy because I say so. Worthiness is not a prize for perfect behavior. It is the identity I gave you at creation. When I called you mine, I meant it. You are not a mistake that I tolerate. You are a masterpiece that I delight in. The same voice that painted sunsets calls you beloved. Lift your eyes from regret. The past cannot accuse you when you stand in forgiveness. You are not the sum of what went wrong. You are the promise of what is being made right. Let go of the labels others gave you. You are not broken beyond repair. You are not behind. You are right where healing begins. You have asked me, how do I move forward when I still feel pain? My answer is this: one honest step at a time. Healing is not forgetting, it is remembering differently. The wound will close, and where it once hurt, compassion will grow. You will speak from scars, not from bleeding, and your story will help others find their own strength. This is how pain becomes purpose. There will be times when gratitude feels far away. On those days, thank me for breath, for the rhythm of your heart, for the steady beat that proves life continues. Gratitude, even whispered through tears, changes everything. It turns walls into doorways. It reminds the heart that light still exists. Be gentle with those who cannot yet see what you see. Some are still trapped in fear. Love them quietly. Your calm presence will be more convincing than your arguments. People learn my love through the way you embody it. not through words alone. Every smile, every act of patience, every small kindness is a sermon without sound. When the evening falls and the silence returns, do not fill it with noise. Sit with me there. I have things to show you that only stillness can reveal. My voice often comes not as thunder, but as the faint pulse of peace that spreads through your chest. Listen for it. That is me reminding you that all is well, even if nothing looks certain. There are new doors opening even now. They may not look like you expected. They may require you to step beyond comfort, but they lead to growth. I will not force you through them. I will walk with you when you choose to step. Trust that what waits beyond is better than what you leave behind. You are stepping into a season where your heart will learn to rest without fear. You will no longer brace for disappointment. You will begin to expect goodness, not as a surprise, but as a natural part of walking with me. The more you trust, the lighter the journey becomes. Faith is not a heavy burden. It is the wings that lift you. So, when tomorrow arrives and the world demands your attention, pause for a breath before you move. Remember that your worth is not in your performance, but in my presence. Nothing can remove you from my love. Nothing can undo what I have spoken over you. Rest now, my child. Let this truth settle deep inside. You are seen, you are loved, you are becoming. Every beat of your heart is echoed by mine, saying, I am here. My beloved, there are still moments ahead that will test the edges of your faith, but do not let that trouble you. Faith was never meant to remove every storm. It was given so that you could remain steady inside them. When the winds rise again, remember what you have already survived. The waves that once terrified you could not drown you then, and they will not now. You have learned to float on my promises. You are safer than you feel. I want you to know that your life is not a collection of random events. Each encounter, each joy, each heartbreak forms part of a tapestry that I see in full. The threads of sorrow, the bright lines of laughter, the quiet hues of endurance, they are woven together into something whole. What looks tangled from where you stand is already a pattern of grace in my hands. Do not let the noise of this world convince you that hope is naive. Hope is sacred. It is the bridge between what is and what will be. Hold it close when days feel heavy. Whisper it into the dark and let it echo back as strength. You are not foolish for believing that goodness will come. You are wise for trusting the one who brings it. You will meet people on your path who need the peace that you now carry. Do not hide it. The comfort I have given you is meant to be shared. You do not have to preach loudly. Simply live kindly. Your calm spirit will draw others like light draws those lost in shadow. Every time you forgive, every time you choose mercy, you become a doorway for my love to enter the world. There will be new beginnings that start quietly. They may not come with trumpets or fanfare, but you will feel them in the ease of your heart. The fear that once ruled you will lose its voice. The heaviness that once clung to you will slip away. You will wake one morning and realize that peace has become your default, that joy visits without invitation. That is how healing arrives, not as thunder, but as dawn. Do not be surprised if I ask you to release more along the way. The hands that receive new blessings must stay open. There are still things you cling to out of habit, things that once gave you safety, but now keep you small. Let them go. You will not lose yourself by releasing what no longer serves your growth. You will discover more of who you truly are. You often ask, what is my purpose? It is simpler than you imagine. Your purpose is to love me, to love others, to love the world in small and steady ways. It is not found in grand gestures, but in daily choices, the patience you show when you could snap, the kindness you offer when no one thanks you, the courage to remain gentle in a harsh world. These are holy acts. Through them, heaven touches earth. When exhaustion comes, as it will, remember that rest is not failure. Even I, who shaped the cosmos, rested on the seventh day. Rest is sacred space where strength is restored. Set down what is heavy, breathe, and allow stillness to refill your heart. You do not have to earn permission to pause. The world will keep spinning. Let it. Your soul needs quiet to stay whole. If tears come again, do not hide them. They are not weakness. They are the body's way of releasing what words cannot. I collect each one, turning them into rivers that nourish new growth. Every tear that falls in faith becomes a seed of renewal. Let them flow when they must, but do not dwell in sorrow. The morning always follows the night. The dreams I placed in you are still alive. Some have slept under the dust of disappointment, but they will awaken. You will feel them stir again, fragile but real. Do not rush to make them happen. Just nurture them with prayer and patience. I am watering them even now, preparing the soil of opportunity. At the right time, you will see them bloom without striving. When you look at the world and see chaos, remember that my order still holds everything together. The stars have not fallen. The seas still keep their boundaries. The sun still rises. If I can sustain the universe, I can sustain you. Let this awareness quiet your fears. You are not a forgotten fragment of creation. You are its beloved heartbeat. Soon, there will be moments of unexpected beauty. Small signs to remind you that I am near. A word spoken just when you need it. A door opening after long waiting. A calm that settles for no reason at all. Do not call them coincidences. They are gentle confirmations of my presence. Smile when you see them. They are love notes scattered through your days. And if doubt whispers again, let it. You do not defeat doubt by fighting it. You outgrow it by continuing to walk. Each step in faith makes its voice smaller. Keep walking. Keep choosing trust even when you cannot see the end of the road. That is how faith matures. Through movement, not certainty. Remember, I am not far away in unreachable heights. I am here, as close as your next breath. When you feel the rhythm of your heart, feel it as a reminder that I live within you. You are never outside my reach. You are never too lost to be found. Walk forward now, gently and with hope. The story is still unfolding, and it is leading toward peace. Everything you have endured is shaping you for a fullness that you cannot yet describe, but will one day live. Keep your eyes open. Grace is near. My dear one, as you come to this moment of quiet, let the weight of all that has been said settle softly within you. There is no test hidden here, no demand left unmet, only an invitation to rest in what you have already become. You have traveled through darkness and light, through questions that had no quick answers, and you are still here. That, in itself, is grace. You have not failed because you are weary. You have succeeded because you have not stopped loving. Now listen, not with your mind, but with the calm center of your spirit. Everything you need for the days ahead is already within you. I have placed courage in the corners of your heart, hope in the rhythm of your pulse. When the path feels uncertain, return to that inner place where peace hums quietly beneath every thought. I live there. My presence is not a visitor. It is your home. You will still meet change, because life moves like the tide. Let it move. Do not cling too tightly to what was. Even the best of seasons must end, so new ones can begin. What I give you now will not erase the past. It will give it meaning. You will see how every event, every joy, and every wound has taught you to recognize love in its many forms. You will not have to fear loss anymore, because you will know that love never leaves. It only transforms. Remember the people who walk beside you now. Cherish them while they are near. Speak kindly, listen deeply, forgive quickly. These small choices weave the fabric of peace around you. Be patient with those who cannot yet see the light that guides you. You do not have to convince them, you only have to keep shining. Let your life be the proof that healing is possible. When worry knocks at the edge of your thoughts, greet it gently, but do not invite it in. Let prayer take its place. Speak to me simply. You do not need special words. Tell me what hurts, what confuses, what brings you joy. I will answer, sometimes through stillness, sometimes through the kindness of another, sometimes through a strength you did not know you possessed. Trust that I am never silent. Even my quiet is full of meaning. The time is coming when you will stand at the edge of a new chapter. You may feel the familiar pull of fear, wondering if you are ready. You are. Everything you have walked through has prepared you for this. You will not step into it empty-handed. You will carry the wisdom that pain gave you, the compassion that sorrow taught you, and the faith that grew stronger each time you refused to give up. These are treasures that no one can take from you. Do not be afraid to dream again. The world needs the light that only your heart can bring. Let your imagination be touched by hope, not by worry. Dream of kindness spreading like sunlight, of peace taking root in unlikely places, of your own life unfolding with quiet beauty. Then live in a way that makes those dreams real, one gentle act at a time. There will be days when joy catches you by surprise, a burst of laughter, a sudden sense of belonging, the simple beauty of ordinary things. Receive them as gifts. They are reminders that you were made for more than survival. You were made for abundance, for wonder, for love that overflows. Let joy find you. Do not chase it. And when you find yourself at night beneath a sky of endless stars, look up and remember, I am as near as the breath that lifts your chest, and as vast as the heavens above you. The same hand that holds the stars steady holds you. The same love that keeps creation turning keeps your heart beating. You are part of something infinite and kind. Now, as this message comes to its close, let it become prayer inside you. Take a deep breath and feel the peace that is already here. You do not need to force it. You only need to allow it. Rest in the knowing that you are loved, not because of what you do, but because of who you are. You are my child, my delight, my ongoing miracle. Go forward gently. Let your life be a quiet song of gratitude. There will still be challenges, but they will not have the same power over you. You will walk through them with calm strength, carrying light into every shadow. You will remember that goodness and mercy follow you, not as distant hopes, but as companions at your side. And when you wake tomorrow, wake slowly. Feel the sunlight touch your face, and know that it is my blessing. Step into the day with unhurried confidence, aware that you are guided. Every breath, every heartbeat, every moment you are alive is proof of love enduring. So now, my beloved, rest. Trust that you are exactly where you are meant to be. The story continues full of grace. I am with you in every line of it. Always.